that you should be able to do something on your own without contacting anyone. If you are not even in a government institution, you should do your own thing. That's why when you come to the TVET institution, we have electrical engineer, electronics, BC, building and construction department, fashion department, catering department, and it is skill-oriented institution. Okay. Somebody want to ask a question? When you want to ask a question, don't worry at all. Just raise up your hand, as I said. Then we'll be looking for the mission statement of the Ghana TVET service. So the mission statement is that we deliver TVET that stipulates creativity, innovation, entrepreneurship to meet industrial demand for sustainable national development. We don't know where your interview questions will be, but therefore when they ask you for the vision, this is the vision, this is the vision, this is the mandate, and this is the I explain, this is the vision of the TVET service, and this is the mission statement. This is the mission statement. Okay, so the mission statement, when you look at the mission statement, I mentioned the term creativity. So the mission of the service is provide quality industrial-driven technical and then vocational and training through effective teaching, innovation and creativity that's encouraging learners and staff to think critically and generate new ideas, solve problems, and develop innovation solutions that meet the needs of the industry and the society. So the TVET service is committed to produce competent and skilled and entrepreneurial graduates who create employment opportunity for themselves and others. So though creativity and innovation and practical skill is what we do here. So the service contributes to sustainable national development and enhances Ghana competitiveness in the global economy. So I said, if you want to understand this one, anything you see, anything you are holding now to have your class, or anywhere you find yourself now, what you see there, imagine that thing to be TVET from TVET institution. Then you understand the TVET as well. You understand the TVET as well. That is what TVET is about. Whether you find yourself in the TVET, wherever you find yourself in the TVET institution, this is what we are telling you, that this is what TVET is about. So have these ideas and then the knowledge before you go to the interview. That TVET is about practical, sustainable development. That is what they are for. Sustainable national development. That is their mindset. Industry, meet industry, that's what they are for. Now, there are some core values that maybe when you go there, they will ask you, do you know the core values of the Ghana TVET service? And the core values, these are the core values of Ghana TVET service. We have integrity, we have diversity and inclusiveness, as I explained earlier. And we have teamwork and professionalism, innovation, and creativity. So these are the values of TVET that you need to know them before. You need to have the knowledge and then the mind about the TVET before you go and sit in front of anyone that you are coming to have in an interview. So when you have that work, the moment you begin to talk and they realize you have the knowledge, they will just ask you to go because you are already there. You only wait for your appointment in case there is a vacancy and maybe you may get. So these are what we have. So as we are doing, you have to be jotting them down, and then you can also screenshot them I also share them with you so that you can have them. Madam Anita. Madam Anita, we can hear you. Please speak. Madam Anita. Unmute yourself so that you can speak. Hey. Okay. If you don't know how to do it, you can write your question in the message box for me to answer. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, so the integrity here means that being honest, as we know, trustworthy, transparent, and accountable in all our actions. Then the staff are expected to uphold high ethical stance, avoid corruption, and always do what is right, even when no one is watching. That is integrity. That is one value of the TVET. Because integrity builds public confidence and promotes fairness in the service. So please kindly follow and listen so that day your mouth will not be shaking. Then the diversity and inclusion that we talked, I explained earlier that it means respecting and valuing from individual backgrounds, culture, religion, gender, ability, and ethnic groups. That is the diversity and inclusion. And then the TVET service provide equal opportunity for all learners and then the staff, ensuring that everyone is treated fairly and has the opportunity to contribute teaching and learning without discrimination, whether visually impaired, hearing impaired, or intellectually disabled. Anybody supposed to be in TVET institution. So 2022, TVET has recruited so many special teachers, and they are also in their institution. And when you come to TVET institution, you will see special students also in TVET institution. So inclusion is there. So one day, maybe if you get opportunity to be in the regional office or anywhere you find yourself and you meet a student or maybe in a school and you see, oh, but this student is visually impaired, this class will tell you that, oh, now you understand that we don't have. They also believe in teamwork. That is the core values, teamwork. That's collaboratively with colleagues, learners, industry partners. We do something here, we call it workplace experience. When you see in town, those of you are already sewing, you are working in companies, you see that when you are in the company, some of the students are saying they are from TVET institution, they come and join the service, the company, and they also be coming to work. The company is not paying them, and you teach them. Those of you who are professionals there, they are this institution, they are students from Ghana TVET service, not GS. So right now, some of the students are there, still working in the companies you are working before you are coming to join the service. And you will come to the school and you meet some of them, you say, oh yeah, I saw you there. And they will say, yes, that is it. So we believe that the teamwork, we said the industry partner, and then the other stakeholders to achieve a common goal, and it involves effective communication, mutual respect, collaboration, and sharing ideas, responsibilities to improve the quality of education and institutional performance. So teamwork is so important in Ghana TVET service, and you have to know it's one of their core value, teamwork. So at least pata core value there, you should know that teamwork is the core value, teamwork. Then the professionalism, as we all know, if you are not professional, there is nothing you can be able to do. So professionalism, you perform one's duty with competency. And very soon, I think Saturday, I'll be explaining the duties of we have it in the scheme, the duties of the teacher, the non-teaching staff, all the sections you apply, I will take them one by one and explain what is your duty. When you go there, they ask you a duty of a senior tutor or a tutor that you apply for, or the security officer, or maybe the how do we call the HR. We have them in the scheme of service. We will explain to you so that when you go there, you will not go and be search something online and you'll be telling them whether it's wrong or not. You won't even know. You are just telling them. We will give you the exact one from the scheme of service, so that when you go there, you mention those that we have here in the scheme of service. We will give you those ones, so that it won't be like you go to the internet and go and search anything and you'll be saying these anybody at all can write anything on the internet as a scheme of service for TVET. But we have the real one here. I'll be presenting to you. Then you can take a screenshot or maybe have them and you know them. And then when you go to the panel, you will tell them when they ask you those things. So the professionalism must deal with the competency, the discipline, the respect, the responsibility, and the commitment. Staff are expected to adhere to the codes of ethics of the teaching profession, be punctual, maintain confidentiality, and then continuous improve their knowledge and skills, and serve as a role model to the learners. So you have to know it before you come as professionalism. If you cannot be professional, you can't come to TVET, because we are not expecting any teacher or any officer. You will come to TVET and then you come and then you are not being professional. Then you come and do something, TVET will be circulating on the internet. We don't want to see. TVET service doesn't want that. It will come to that once too. That is what we do, because we say anything you see is TVET. So you shouldn't do anything that it will also be TVET on internet. It's supposed to be positive. Then the last one, innovation and then creativity. So with the creativity, as I explained, the ideas, adopting modern teaching methods, and that is the CBT methods. And I will teach you here on Sunday how to say, so that if in case they ask you, do you know our syllabus, our curricula? You say yes, CBT. And do you know the methods of teaching CBT? You say yes, you learn them. Then you can mention at least 1, 2 when you are saying it. You are having an interview and you are a tutor. The rest also, I'll mention your areas for you, so that at least you should be able to have some knowledge about it. So the GTVET service encourages staff and learners to think critically, solve problems creatively, develop new products and then services, and promote entrepreneurship to meet the changing needs of the industry and the society. So when you come to the TVET school, we have a course, the 4 core subjects, the 5 core subjects. We have the here is about 6: ICT, English, Math, Social Science, Entrepreneurship. ICT is non-score. Then entrepreneurship is the student decide to choose social studies or entrepreneurship, but to do. So that is the way it is here, the 4 core subjects. So that is for the, so in the interview tip, even if you asked about the core values of the Ghana TVET service, then explain that they guide the behavior of all staff and ensure quality service delivery, ethical conduct, teamwork, inclusiveness, and continuous improvement in technical and vocational education. So these are how you pick them, and then you explain them, or maybe you mention them, that they explain that they guided the core values of the technical, the TVET. Okay, Madam Anita. Madam Anita, before you can talk to me, you have to unmute yourself. Then you can now talk to me. So now you can talk. Madam Anita can talk now. Hello. Madam Anita. Madam Anita, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello. So please, I said the first slide you showed,
The what?
the first slide, the first one.
Okay, this
The
one, is it
yes,
about the history of the TVET?
Yes, so you do it one by one so that we can take a snapshot. Some of us,
Uh,
uh-huh.
I discussed the fragmentation of the TVET service, but that time, don't worry, whatever we are doing here, you will get the information, okay?
Okay, okay,
Uh-huh.
okay. Thank
So
you.
that you will not go and search anything on the internet and then anybody at all can give you any answer. Then you come and you see it and they will say, what are you talking about? That is why I take my time to go slow for you to understand.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So these are the core values of the TVET service. Then we move to the main objectives of the service. Then we are done with this, what you need to know about the GTVET service after the fragmentation. So we have the objectives of the service. So the objective of the service is to manage, oversee and implement approved national policies and programs relating to pre-tertiary technical and vocational education. So that is what the objective of the GTVET service. Okay, the composition of the grades of the GTVET service that you have to know. Then when you go to Ministry of Education or any autonomous organization, it has a director general. And when it comes to the Ghana TVET service, we have the director general and Dr. Kofi Adre Eric. And then we have the deputies, 2 deputies. As when you also go to GS, we have Prof. Ghana TVET service has a different director general. And then Ghana TVET also has a different director general. GS has also a different director general. And we have 2 deputies, 1 lady, Madam Afi, and then 1 male, Mr. Mafatao. So we have them. 1 is operations and 1 is management service. If you search for current, if you search and you didn't see any name like that, then it means what you are searching is wrong. So that is the names of the Director General for Ghana TVET service. Okay. To this level, do you have any question? Because we are now going to look at the expectations of the panel. So if you have any question, you can ask before about the TVET service from the fragmentation to the current TVET. If you have any question, ask. Anything bothering your mind or something you don't know, you ask before we continue. Any question, feel free and ask. So as I said, before the establishment of the TVET, I mentioned that the Ghana Technical and Vocational Education Training Service, the TVET sector was fragmented, means that the technical and vocational institutions were managed by different ministries, departments, and agencies, resulting in duplication of responsibility and weak coordination, different curriculums. And some technical institutions were under the Ghana Education Service. Then some were also under Ministry of Education. That is, some were in the other road and employment and labor relations, and then the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, and then the Ministry of Health, and then the Ministry of Tourism, and others. They all practice different curriculum, and after it is purely technical, no English, math, science, they are on score. That is what they were doing. But now it is now a unified entity or body, and after that you can just go to the university. So when you are at the school selection, you will see TVET. Then how do we call SHS? They are all the same. Anywhere you pass, you go to tertiary school. So I explained that one to you. So when you are coming to teach in the technical school, don't have the perception like it's the same thing. When you go to GS, we have 9, aggregate 9, 6, 7. When you come to the TVET, we have the same thing there. When you go to GS, they have pay slip. When you come to TVET, we have pay slip called TVET pay slip. It's a service now. Now, let's come to what expectations of the interview panel. Okay. Before you join any service and you go to any interview, the interview panel is expecting something, and you need to tell them, you need to show them, you need to let them know that this is what you can be capable of, and this is you. Because for myself, they will ask you, can you tell us a bit about yourself? Good morning, at least. Then you begin to tell them, my name is Emmanuel Tete. I am a dedicated HR. I'm a dedicated teacher. I'm a dedicated security officer. I'm a dedicated matron. I'm a dedicated accountant. Whatever you tell them, they will ask of your technical competency. I hold a degree or master's degree from University of Ghana, University of Education, University of UCC, Poly, Accra Poly, whatever, blah, 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 blah. I serve as a so, and I have experience. I've been working with this company. I've been teaching in this company. Blah, blah, blah about yourself. About 30 seconds. You will be done to 1 minute. You will be done. Okay. Philippine. Philippine, can you hear me? Unmute yourself so that you can speak. Oh, why? Okay. So when you are done with your self-introduction, then you tell them about specialization. So where I specialize in instructional leadership or curriculum or CBT or whatever, or HR, or maybe security, or you tell them why we. That is what they are looking from you. You are done with that one. Now, they will ask a question on competency. Your competency. So when they begin to ask you a question on your competency, you need to understand that the competency is the baseline, and the panel want to know if you possess the actual hard skill or the subject matter expertise and practical knowledge required to perform the job necessarily that you are talking about. You said you can teach, or you hold a certificate in HR. You want to be a security officer. You want to be an accountant. You want to be whatever you want to be. They will test your courses to be able to know if you can really be in the institution to work. They will know. So what the panel is looking for, the in-depth knowledge in your specialization field, familiarity with the modern tools or the methodology, and the ability to apply theory to practical. That is what they will be looking from you. So if you are an instructor in any technical institution, your competence, your technical competency isn't just knowing the syllable, but it is demonstrating that you are fully proficient in maybe CBT. That is why I said I will train you, I will teach you the CBT small so that you understand. Those of you who will be technical. Then those, they want to be security, they want to be HR, we have the scheme of service. We will explain to you so that you understand. So that when you can deliver confidently, operate the latest, even though when you come to the institution, we'll have induction for you. to understand the service well, what you have to do. But this one, you are going to attend an interview, and they need to understand what you can do. So they will test your competency. You say you want to teach social studies, you want to teach English. Which method will you use to teach in the CBT? How competent? Because that it will demonstrate that you are fully proficient in the CBT training and can confidently operate the latest whatever. Or you want to teach electrical engineer, you want to teach how do we call catering, electronics, or you want to work with the HR or administration, confidential issues. They will ask you to tell us the competency. You will be tested on that. So you read, and then you know your area very well before you get there. Even if they will not ask you a question, have the knowledge about that. So then they will ask you the knowledge about the scheme of service. Something brief on that. And I will come out with all the positions you apply, those you apply to them with masters, then the degree, HND and diploma. I will take them one by one and then tell you what the TVET is expecting of you using the scheme of service of TVET scheme of service so that you understand. And then when you come there, you will know when they ask you a question about the scheme of service, you should know. Because the scheme of service, we all know that it's an official document outlining the rules and then the rules, ranks, promotional path, and then the duties within an organization. And you need to have knowledge about it. Because the panel is looking for the proof that you understand where you fit in the organizational hierarchy, what the responsibilities of your desired rank are, and then the policy governing your institution. What are your key responsibilities? You said you want to be HR, or you want to be a tutor or senior tutor or a security, matron, accountant, maintenance officer. What are your responsibilities? I will display them for you to see so that you have the knowledge about the scheme of service, so that you will not go into the internet and just go and browse something small. Then you just prepare with it. Okay, no almost just a Vima form, so that you have the knowledge about that from the scheme of service, so that you can now understand that you know what you are looking for. You score higher marks so that if there will be an opportunity, they can take you, because TVET needs a lot of teachers, security officers, HR, a lot, administrators, a lot. You know, I'm talking about when you go to the first thing, I'm talking about if clearance is there, I can tell you that all of you may be employed, but we don't know that because no clearance. So very soon, you see, 2020, when the fragmentation, and then we are in 2026. So just 6 years. So the service is very young, and it is public service. So they need a lot there. So if you manage, you can enter. And it is single spine, SSSS, salary structure. Nothing like where you are coming there, the money is not good at all, or the money is good, but no. A buying salary na yeji okra degree and obeji okra diploma and obeji okra masters and obeji is a masters for the sa no be abeji. I know some of you, when we are almost done, you'll be asking me how much you are saying is a buying salary, basic salary will be the basic, then the allowances a beka secure job a buying there. It will help you. And yeah, and can apply and can na buy juma ubenya. So is it. So that you need to have the knowledge about the scheme of service. And I will come and explain each of you what you are to do. I think Saturday and Sunday, so that you join. And then you, when they are talking about the teachers, you stay. About the HRs, you stay, so that your own, you don't know when I will be talking about, because coming Monday this week, then we will now almost started transit. Those of you will be shortlisted. Then the workplace experience and achievements, we'll look at that. Because before you go and sit, at least you have done your national service, and then you are already working, or you are doing so many things. You need to tell them having years of experience is great, and it will be paid to you. Those of you who are already working and you are in different services and you are doing other works, it is going to help you so much, because the panel is looking for tangible evidence of value creation, and they want to see that you didn't just show up, but to work and but to actively improve in the environment system and the outcome. Because you can't say you are done with the school and you are staying to get the job before you work. When they ask you, the panel asks you, what do you do now? Some of you are already serving as a volunteers in the TVET schools. You tell them, oh, I'm currently even working in a TVET school, maybe Sakpali Technical Institute, as a facilitator there. You see, they will stop asking you questions about workplace experience, because you're already in the service. Volunteer. Oh, I'm working with this private institution for about 1 year or 2 months now, 3 months or 7 years now. Tell them. Don't just be shaking your head. Instead of saying, I haven't been teaching for 5 years, a powerful achievement. I have been teaching for 5 years now. I've been teaching for 20 years now in a so and so. Powerful achievement, focused response will be over the last 2 years. I coordinated the final year practical examination for maybe Opano Technical or Senior High School. So and so. So you are telling them about your experience, because they can't just put anybody in the classroom anyhow, or maybe in the office anyhow. Or I've been working with this company and I serve as maybe social assistant administrator. Or tell them about your experience. Tell them. Then by all means, they will also test you on what we call problem solving ability. Don't forget that as I'm talking to you, I've been there before I've been employed by Ghana TVET Service. And what they'll be testing you on, that is what we are telling you. It's not like GS, where you apply online and the appointment comes, boom. TVET is not like that. If they don't call you, people are going to attend the interview. They will call you for an interview before you will be employed. They don't just employ you like that. So by this time, those of you who don't have money to buy the coat, your blue or black coat, at least when they call you, they will mention you have to be preparing some coins. When they call you Wednesday, you'll be coming to an interview, then you get your coat, your tie, nice dress, and your shoe. Then you go there to go and sit down. Neatly dressed. Then you prepare. I didn't know what you go to now, what the tea or no. Into Mobisa, I can. Everyone I walk out, women count. So the problem solving ability, that is a critical thinking, resourcefulness, and then resilience when things do not go according to the way planned. They will ask you a question on that, because the panel is looking for your ability to analyze a complex challenge and break it down and implement a logical, structured solution under pressure. So, example, if suppose critical pieces of training equipment breaks down right before a national practical exam, a candidate with a strong problem-solving skill would explain how they will quickly collaborate with the local industry partner to secure a temporary maybe loan or something to maintain that thing for the student to use. Philippine. Philippine, can you hear me? Philippine, can you hear me? Before you can talk, unless you unmute yourself. If you don't unmute yourself, I mute. How can you talk? We do online classes for SHS students on break. and then BEC students who are currently at home, and we do so many online classes for students. So if you know your IT is down as a teacher and you can't use the 21st century technology to join, when we will advertise it on the platform, you join, you go and pay, and you'll be having class. You understand? If I'm telling you, and you'll be doing what I'm doing to teach you right now, you can also do it to teach your students, because our students are having a tablet and then they use it to teach, to learn. So you can also share with them, and then you can teach with them, and you can give them notes on their tablet, and you teach them how to use it, how to make these slides on their tablet, because they will need to design so many things for their work. So you need to teach them the ICT. So Philippine, I cannot hear you. If I cannot hear you, when you raise up your hand, unmute yourself, you will see some sign there. Then you just press it. Then we can hear you. You will see the mute sign. You just press it. We can hear you. Did you see the sign and you press it?
Hello.
We can hear you now.
Please, I'm Vivian.
But the name was Philip. Okay, so Madam Vivian, please speak.
Okay, I want to know where the interview will be held.
Okay, so for now, we don't know whether it's going to be regional based or online. We can't tell. But what we know is that the all recruitment that TVET have been doing, the interview takes place at the head office, Accra, 37. Do you know 37?
Yes, please.
Yes. East Legon, Shiashi, Action Junction there, second. So when you get to 37, you will see the building. And I said from the beginning that the building, the color of the building is what I'm using to do the presentation for you. So that when you see the color, then you can see, this is the TVET head office, the color of the building, okay?
Okay.
A story building, a very nice place. When you get there, you will be happy. Even the place you will even pass because of the place. When you are walking with your shoe, it will be cool for you.
Okay.
Madam Laurentia.
Yeah, thank you for all that you have done so far. But please, I wanted to find out those who didn't apply for the teaching position, those who applied for the administrative roles. Please, when will you give us a heads up?
I said that with this, what I'm teaching today, it starts across everywhere. But on Saturday and Sunday, I'll pick the responsibilities of administrators and then discuss it. I'll pick of HR and discuss. Then I'll pick of security and discuss. And I'll pick facilitators or matron. Those, any position you apply for, you will see it, and I will take my time to go through all of them for you, okay? But now I'm giving you the general knowledge for today about TVET and the expectation of the panel, okay? Do you understand? Okay, so don't worry, okay? We just start, okay? You will learn. Before you get to the head office, you will be proud, you will be confident, and when you go there, only few questions they will ask you, and they will ask you to go after verification of your certificates and those things. And that is all, okay? Even some of you have already verified your certificate from the, how do we call, the GTEC already. So let's continue. Then we also have, we are left with the last two to close for the today. We also have communication skills. Automatically, any interview you are going to attend, they have to understand whether you have the skill to be able to speak, to communicate. Because in the Ghana TVET service, you know, we use L1 and L1 and L2 and those things to work. Any place you find yourself, you have to speak grammar, and then we say grammar, and then you have to also speak, how do we call it, maybe the L to the language you can speak better. So maybe if you are teaching in a school, or maybe you are HR, somebody may come, or administrator, somebody may speak account or aware or English. They should at least communication skill before how to talk to the staff too, wherever you find yourself. So the communication is more about the speaking clearly, and it is about active listening. You need to be a good listener, and then articulateness, body language, and tailoring your message to your audience. So when you say you want to become HR, note that when you are sitting in front of the panel, your body language crowd can even tell you they shouldn't employ you. You want to become a student administrator, your body language, whatever, how you post, because what the panel is looking for, your ability to express complex ideas simple and present yourself professionally and handle questions with what? Composure. Not that you go to the interview because the first question call you, then you wear poker face and you are sitting down. Because who say, now question on they ask me if I'm sure. But what I said, I even learned it. So they monitor those things. Because during the interview, you demonstrate this by actively listening to the panel's questions without interrupting. And then structuring your answers logically using the, we say the STAR methods, situation and tasks and questions resort to the STAR method to answer questions, so that what you are saying should be meaningful, and then maintain respectful eye contact and professional body language. You don't have a boyfriend there, you don't have a girlfriend there. So when you go there, you maintain eye contact and then and professional body language, that you are looking for a job and nothing else. So you don't go there when they ask you a question, then you are talking to yourself, then you turn your face down. You wear poker face because maybe one of the panel members laugh. Then you begin to wear poker face because you boy often. Because questions are more bizarre on your time, so we see a fashion, we auto, or you are a security service personnel, and because of that, the questions they are asking you, you are not happy. You don't need to do that. Then there will be also question on the leadership and initiative, because in the place you find yourself, you will be, as a worker, you are a leader. So you do not need an official managerial title to show leadership. Like maybe they say you are the vice principal, you are the principal, you are the HOD, or you are the director HR, or director quality and assurance, or director something, before you show you are a leader. Anywhere institution you find yourself with appointment letter, you are already a leader. So the panel love a candidate who are proactive self-starter. So what the panel is looking for example, of times you took charge of a situation, guide others, or maybe introduce a positive change without being told to do so. Noticing that junior colleagues or new instructors are struggling to adapt to a new CBT, and then you take the initiative to organize a weekend peer sharing workshop, or to align everyone on lesson planning and delivering strategy. Maybe you are from University of Education, you know how to write lesson notes, or you understand methodology very well, learner-centered approach, or maybe you are from HR background, you know how to handle issues, or maybe administration background or security service, but your colleagues don't know. So you want to show that you are the boss. No. They want to understand how you will be able to organize peer sharing workshops, or how to teach somebody something without even letting anybody know. They want you to understand. So they will ask you questions on the initiative, leadership and initiative, and then you have to explain to them. Then the last one, that automatically they will ask you question on any certificate you are presenting, anywhere you are coming from, any background you have. There will be question automatically on professional conduct to reflect your ethics, emotional intelligence, or adherence to codes of conduct, and how you represent institutions. So sometimes say questions no what they have been asking you, maybe you don't answer, or maybe you answer well. They can test your pulses on emotional intelligence. Maybe when you ask them that, how far with the interview, will you get the appointment? They will ask you, please, we are not the ones issuing an appointment like that, madam, you can leave. Instead of you to say, oh, thank you, sorry to ask, then I'm so much grateful. But then you can say, hey, they don't think I'm going to interview me. They move from me, then why are you? They want to test your emotional intelligence, adherence to code of conduct. They want to check because the panel is looking for a high standard of integrity, respect for institutional rules, and the ability to handle interpersonal conflict calmly and then professionally. That is what they are looking for. For example, if you are asked how you handle a heated disagreement with a colleague or a superior, you would explain that you will strictly follow the established internal grievance procedure, schedule a private or calm discussion to find common ground, and ensure the conflict never disrupts the learning environment or the school operations. They are expecting you with that, to tell them that. Then maybe you go and say, I can say me jai ejuma na man no yet, and you know na me university certificate, because they know professional conduct. And now over school no, because it's technical school no, now over beautiful girls. Then you turn yourself to be somebody else. Me we mo na over say ma. Me dey mo nche me. Me ko renti die pair na mo be hu. People are watching you. So they want to test your professional conduct. To this level, do you have any question you can now ask, or so that I can help you? I'm done with today's section. Thank you for participation. May God bless you. Any question from the beginning to the end? Okay, so I will take the questions based on the first come, first serve, okay? So is it Francis?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Francis. I hope you are doing well.
Yes, please, I'm doing well. Please, thank you for the this nice work or job done. Please, I want to know, like some of us have HND in the like textile background, all right? And
Okay,
so
yes, sir.
yeah, not in fashion, no, but like textile, as in like visual textiles background.
Yeah, so we do tester in TVET service.
All right.
So
So
when it's they ask you when you get to, I think this place, technical competency, you explain to them that okay, that you have HND in textile. So you will be in the fashion department. We have the fashion, they are part of the fashion department, okay? So they are there, okay? A lot of staff are there, okay? A lot of them are there, okay?
all right. And so like I want to know, like if you are going now, is it possible to send some of your wait a minute. Is it possible to send some of your like artwork produced back then when you were in school, or you can just go empty handed like that?
You go with your
Like some of
certificate.
your okay.
You go with your certificate and things that you think will help you to pass your interview, okay? To convince the panel your technical
All right.
competency, okay? To convince the
All right.
panel, okay?
Okay. So should in case now, like okay, in case I'm having batik or tie and dye cloth that I produced back then when I was in school, I can send them around like some embroidery artwork that I've done. I can send images of such to them to prove that okay, like this is what I did by myself.
Okay. When you are going to the interview, you have to go there with your certificate. Your certificate speaks for you, okay?
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you very much.
Mm-hmm. That is a simple way, because the reason why I'm saying is that maybe sometimes I may say, yes, you should go there with your things, and you see somebody going there with the whole bus, or maybe let's see, how do we call aboboya or pragia, with things that the person has constructed or maybe made. Do you understand? But I'm of the view that if you are going to an interview and maybe you are ACT student, or maybe and you believe in yourself, at least one act that you have done to convince the panel should be part of you. Are you getting it? To be part of your certificate to send there, to show to them that you have even done this. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying, Mr. Francis? Okay, so Madam Anita.
Oh, well, thank you. Why are you throwing me them away?
Madam Anita.
I'll do you something. I was looking for this one.
Madam Anita, are you ready? Madam Anita, are you ready? Madam Anita,
Yes,
if you are
I'm
not
ready.
so ask your question.
Yes. So please, for some of us, we
What is it?
studied
Yes.
geography and political science at the university, and we applied for the senior assistant job.
You apply for what?
But for the office kind of job, I think the senior assistant. And some of us did it because, please, are you listening?
I can hear you.
Okay, so I, for instance, I applied it because I believe I can do everything concerning it. Though we couldn't get the chance to apply for the courses at the TVET services, but I believe I can do the a senior assistant kind of job.
You say
And
you have
some
done
of
what?
us,
Geography. You say you have done what? Geography.
yes,
You
yes,
have
I
done
studied
geography.
geography at the university. Yes,
Geography at the university.
yes, please.
Geography and political science, right?
Yes, yes, please.
So when you apply for administrative assistant, is that not what you've done? And you
Yes,
have the
yes,
do you have a
yes.
certificate in IT, any IT course?
Yeah, at the university we did a lot in the
I know that
GIS
University
and
of
then the
100, we
remote
all do
sensing.
general knowledge in ICT. Do you have any certificate to support that you can become administrator in any school or any TVET office? So when you
No, we
get
only
there,
have.
and when you get to the panel, do you understand? Then you tell them
I'm
the
listening.
reason why you apply to that one. That is the technical competency, the competency you have. Okay, but in a structure and organized institution like Ghana TVET, Ministry of Education, people are assigned based on what they have done from school. Okay, studied. So you could start. Your colleagues asked me that he has done artwork. Can he send any artwork or any art student or practical or creative art or fashion design or graphics or visual art or woodwork, building, metal fabrication or any catering, cosmetology? Can they send any portfolio or may carry any portfolio or photograph of their work to demonstrate their skill during the interview? And I said, yes, you can send it. But that doesn't mean you take the whole aboboya to the head office, at least one. So if you also believe you are a geography student with political science, but you can be a school you can work in administration, prove to them, okay, what you are capable of doing.
Without,
Okay, oh, you have the computer.
even without,
Is that
without certificate, because we've done a lot of things, but we didn't get certificate. That is the problem
okay?
here.
Okay, so you tell them you have knowledge in
So
IT,
how do
and then you can be able to work as an in administration. Okay, so when I begin to discuss the work of the administrators, you pay attention and listen. If that is what you are, the competency that you have, the technical competency that you have, when you get there, you explain to them. Other than that, unless you go to the classroom to go and teach social studies or entrepreneur, if there you get the opportunity.
Okay. Okay.
Because with the political science and geography, you can teach social studies. Coco, is that not it?
Yes.
And then you do post diploma in addition if you have been you've gotten the chance. So don't worry, when you get there, you know how to convince them to believe you. Okay, you are the one speaking, not those interviews. You are the one saying it. Okay.
Okay.
So defend yourself well so that you will be given the chance. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. Madam. What is it? Okay. Ernestina, Madam Ernestina, then I will go to Tete Frederick.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, and good evening to everybody. Please, sir, my question is, I want to know whether they have a dressing coat or anything that is decent you can wear there, or if there's a specific dressing coat
They
that
have
you can.
dressing code, okay? They have a dressing code. Okay.
Please, can you help us with it?
When they call you on phone, they will tell you what to wear, but don't forget that such interviews, you go there with blue or black coats, okay?
Okay.
So don't forget about that one. You can't just go there and wear anything to any interview. So don't forget that you are attending a public service interview. So blue or black coat. Okay, nice one. Even our time, they call us and they give us the color of the coat and the color of the tie and the kind of belt. They describe it so that when you appear there, so don't worry, Saturday, I will display my screen for you to see.
Okay.
When I started, I said to be preparing for that. The coat is paramount. Okay.
So thank you very much.
You can before you go there. You can wear African wear, go appear there.
Okay.
Mr. Patrick,
yes, sir. Please, good evening, and thank you very much for this opportunity.
You are welcome.
I applied for assistant manager position. I want to say I am HR professional. I am HR profession where I have worked as a district manager with a private company for almost 6 years now.
Okay.
So since the position is assistant manager and I am before the interview panel, should I make my submission towards my HR professional background since they have other HR roles in the regions and other
what did you apply for?
I applied for assistant manager.
And your certificate?
I have a degree in commerce from UCC and also have a professional certificate in human resource, meaning I am associate member of the Chartered Institute of Human Resource Management, Ghana.
Okay, so you are already there. So when you go, what you apply for, you defend it, okay?
Okay.
And you have the experience, so you don't have challenge at all, okay? You just defend what you apply for.
Yes, please.
Okay. Since you don't have you have the certificate, you don't have problem at all.
Okay, that's great. Okay, thank you very much.
Welcome. We pray so that we can, but no matter how the case, a lot of you will sail through, okay?
Yes, please.
Okay. Next person. Okay, Madam Boahima.
Hello.
Madam Boima.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Please, I want to make a suggestion. Please, can you tell the members that if we are done with the questions, they should unmute their phone.
I told them, you know, most of them, this is their first time experiencing such a thing online. So that is how come. So maybe from that, it is going to be well. Okay. Okay.
Because our network is not helping, and if there is a lot of noise at the back, it distracts a lot.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So, next person, Edinam. Thank you so much, Madam Edinam.
Hello, sir.
Okay, Madam Edinam.
No, it's Mr. It's an evening.
Mr. Edinam.
Mr. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you for this lecture. I have learned a lot personally. I have a question. I applied for a tutor, and I have been a volunteer to 2 schools, but
Okay.
I have never been to the classroom to teach them. Normally, when I go, I work in the ICT lab, working on their computers. One of them, I handle their students who were coming in for a school selection CSSPS system. So I did the admission and everything for them. But is it still advisable that when I go, I mention that I am a volunteer in those schools? Even though I have had some time teaching people, but that was when I was doing my national service back at Technical University. But I didn't teach in these institutions. I just taught back in the university.
Okay.
We need to apply for me to mention that.
Yes. It's an experience, okay?
Right, sir.
It's an experience. So they will ask you currently, where are you working? That is a knowledge of the work experience and then achievement. They will ask you. It's a plus, okay?
All right, sir.
So mention it.
All right.
Don't forget to tell them. All
right.
Yo.
Thank you.
Because yes, they want experienced people to work with, not naive. So tell them.
Okay.
That's where you work.
Okay, sir. All right, thank you.
If no questions, so that I can summarize the lesson for us to go and watch Argentina versus.
Please, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, madam.
Can you hear me, please?
We are hearing
madam,
you
I
talk.
can hear you, please.
Hello, sir.
Madam, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, please. I want to ask if maybe I applied to be a facilitator in fashion. Can they ask you to demonstrate maybe a handwork with a thread and needle for them?
No. Do you have a certificate in fashion?
Yes.
It means the university attests that or declare you fit for the job. Okay, so they don't ask you to come and sew something for them to see. What? Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
I am not part of the team, but our time they didn't ask anybody to come and sew or demonstrate something for them. What we saw was some people brought their artwork. Some people brought some things they sew to the head office. Okay, and they show it to the panel. That is what we saw. Okay. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So don't worry, nobody will ask you, okay, to come and sew Silit and Kaba. for us there or to come. Okay. Any other?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
Please, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thanks very much for your tuition this evening. Mine has to do with earlier on one lady suggested if we can check the noise in the background. And this is what I also suggest. If someone's mic is on, quickly take the person off. So that's when the
Sorry, sir.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me, sir?
I can hear you.
I am saying that mine has to do with what the lady said about the noise earlier on.
Mm.
And please, so if you can take charge of that, if anyone asks a question
Yeah,
or that person's mic,
our system. Do you understand?
yeah,
Look
yeah,
at what I do. Our
yeah.
system has a way that you can mute everyone. Right now, nobody can talk. As I'm talking, nobody will be able to talk. We have that system that I can mute all of you, and I will be the only person talking, and all of you can hear. But the issue is that when I open it for you to ask questions, then it's up to you to mute your system, yourself, so that your colleagues can ask questions. But one thing is that because we are dealing with a lot of people with different IT background, some don't even understand what we are talking about, mute and unmute. They don't know the difference. Because we have somebody here who is from fashion department, from electrical, from engineering, from HR, from security, from clearing, from maintenance officer, a bus driver. A lot of people are here. So maybe you may, even somebody is there, the phone that he or she is holding. Before he is listening to what we are saying. This mute and unmute. This is our system we have in Ghana here, that children are not trained in IT from basic school before they get to tertiary. So that at least before you finish JHS, you should be able to know how to type, how to do so many things in IT. I can even attest to you that I was even done with my master's, almost done with my master's before even I get to know how even to do presentation. After the whole university, 4 years in university, we know small in IT, but to be to this level, done with almost, so it's not easy in Ghana here. So I understand. Okay, so gradually they will get to know, because as time goes on, that is why we have to train our children to know a lot of things before they grow. Okay, so thank you so much. So now I open again. When somebody's making noise, you will still hear, but we'll be managing. Joshua. Please, Joshua, we can hear you. You can unmute yourself and speak. Okay.
Yeah, please, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I have a simple question that I want to ask. I was a little busy though, but I was able to log in, and
okay, sir.
I wasn't following that much, but I kindly want to ask that if it is possible in the course of this education that you are giving out, if it is possible that you will do a mock test for at least those who can participate in the mock test to participate. I just want to.
Yeah, we can do that one, but one thing is that with that one, when you go there, you have to pay 100 Ghana cedis before you can do it. We can do 60 questions across all the sections, from introduction to TVET, then maybe the mandate, the vision statement, the values, the objectives, the composition, and then the expectations of the panel, the technical, then the HR, all those things we'll do. The responsibilities I'll be teaching. We can do, but that place, when you want to go there, it's online. It's purely IT. You have to pay 100 cedis before you can do the test. But I'll talk to my IT coordinator and see. If possible, we'll organize that so that next week, Wednesday, you can all go online and then do your interview online and assess yourself before you go. So that if you can reduce it for you. We have been doing it for the teachers and they do everything online. But this one, I'm doing it for free. Then when I'm done, then you people decide how much to give me. If somebody will give me 20 cedis, 10 cedis, 50 Ghana, 100 cedis, then you dash me. But this one, no examination. But if you want the exams, we can structure it for you. But that one, when I send the link, you have to pay 100 cedis before you take the questions there.
All right. Thank you.
Any other? Okay, Madam Rose.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening, Madam Rose.
Yes, please, I want to know if today is the only day we are going to have this training or we are going to have it in the subsequent days.
We'll be having it on Saturday, Sunday, next week, Wednesday, then Saturday and Sunday until you are done with your interview. But the issue is that what we've learned today, that is what we will not learn it on Saturday. Saturday, we'll pick the competencies, the technical competencies, the knowledge of scheme of service, the work experience, and we'll structure it. And I'll be telling you what, when they ask you questions about it, what to say, what to tell them. Do you understand?
Okay.
So when I pick HR and you apply for maybe a degree, I will teach you the level and then what they expect you in that particular. When I pick a teacher, a tutor, facilitator, or senior, what they expecting scheme of the knowledge of scheme of service, what they expect you to say. Then when I pick workplace experience, what they expect you, that is what I'll be presenting. Another time, I'll be presenting another different thing. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your answer.
Any other person?
Good evening.
Good evening, madam. Okay. Okay, so I'll do that, Mr. J. I will do that on the page, the WhatsApp page. I will talk to the IT coordinator so that by close of tomorrow morning, you will see it there. Even what the section. Madam, please, we can hear you. Okay. If no other question, then today we look at the what to expect during the interview. We discuss what TVET is, and we said it's a skill-oriented institution. We discuss the Ghana TVET Technical and Vocational Education and Training. Then we talk about how they came, and then the Act of 1049. We discuss the TVET Commission as well, a bit about it. We look at the TVET mandate. We talk about the vision of the TVET. Then we talk about the mission statement, and then we look at core values of Ghana TVET service. Then we also look at the objectives of the TVET service, and then we also look at the composition of the grades. We talk about the top three, the council, the director general, the deputies, operation, and then the deputy management service as the top. And we said it's different from Ghana Ministry of Education. Then we also look at the expectations of the interview panels. We discuss the technical competency, the knowledge of scheme of service. We discuss the knowledge of scheme of service, and then we talk about the workplace, work experience, and achievement that you obtained so far, and then the problem-solving ability, communication skills, then leadership and initiatives, professional conduct. We are done for today. What we have learned, I'll share it with you on WhatsApp. Then you study it, you take your time to go through and do your own notes small, what you will say when questions is on this. Then Saturday, I will come out with any one you are representing, what you apply for, your expectation, what they are looking from you. So that if they say, you say you want to be a facilitator, do you know the so and so of a facilitation? You want to be a senior HR, they will discuss them, security service, all of their work here on Saturday. Then Sunday, we'll continue again with another topic. By the time you go there, anything they will ask you, it will be so easy for you. Thank you so much. It's free. Anything at all you want to dash us, I'm there. My line is open 24/7. When you go to WhatsApp page, add me, you will see my WhatsApp number there. You dash me, you WhatsApp me privately, and you tell me, admission,